Resident Evil has been on a hot streak recently. Whether it's from the spin-off shows, the characters' appearances in games like Dead by Daylight and Fortnite, or just the games themselves, the series has found itself in a place of triumph that many other series don't get. Especially ones that have been through a rough path like this series has. But even with the rough parts of this series, the characters have remained iconic. One of the most iconic parts of this series is its large cast of characters that have made appearances in a variety of games, and captured the hearts of many of us, with their appearances, personalities, and stories. But unfortunately, not all the characters in this series get equal privilege. There are a ton of characters in this series that players know, but they never really got their time to shine as much as they should. There's the core four that everyone knows: Chris, Jill, Leon, and Claire. And you could also add Ada in there, as she's just as memorable as them. Then you got the secondary characters, ones that make an appearance quite a bit, though not as frequently, but they still make their mark on the franchise. This will be characters like Ethan, Wesker, Rebecca, and Sherry. And then there's the one-off characters that to this day have only appeared in one game, and have not been in since. Characters like Carlos, Sheva, Helena, Jake, Ashley, Billy, and I guess technically Rosemary, but that's still too soon to tell. These are all characters that players know, but we still haven't gotten that much time with them. The core four, in comparison, have had so much room to develop, whereas these characters have a pretty good amount of time, but still not enough to really build off of them, and it really is a shame to see. Even in the spin-off games, we don't get much with them. I mean, hell, Hunk is only in a bonus level in Resident Evil 2, and he still appears more often than any of these characters in Mercenaries mode. But on one hand, I do understand why some of these characters don't show up again, as they only really affect the plot in the game that they appear in. Like Ashley, for example. The whole point is to get this girl back home to her dad, and that's what Leon ends up doing. And while they could do something with her in the future, her story is pretty much finished. But there's still quite a few characters that haven't gotten their time to shine as much. And I think it's time that Capcom gave these characters the love and care that they deserve. These are the characters that I believe should come back in Resident Evil.
It's alright, you're going ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Well, that line is really ironic, because as far as this series is concerned, we really are living in a Carlo-less world. Fucking hell. Carlos Oliveira is the first person we're talking about. He made his first appearance in Resident Evil 3 as the second playable character alongside Jill. He made a brief appearance in the Umbrella Chronicles, and then he resurfaced again when the Resident Evil 3 remake came out. Carlos is an Umbrella mercenary tasked with recovering data and escorting survivors out of Raccoon City. He even gets our golden girl Jill out of a bind by helping her get cured after she gets infected with the T-virus. His entire crew gets killed by the combined efforts of Nemesis and Nikolai. He and his team paint a different image on Umbrella as a corporation. Obviously, we know Umbrella is a hilariously evil group. Most of the members are insane dickheads creating viruses and infecting people for either curiosity or stupidity. But Carlos shows that there is a level of gray within the corporation. Not everyone involved is a chaotic evil douchebag. And a game following Carlos would make a really interesting spin-off. An ex-Umbrella merc trying to find atonement after the loss of his entire squad? Hell yeah, I'd play that. Have him work with the BSAA, or maybe even another character that should show up again. According to his wiki page, after he and Jill escape Raccoon City, they have a beer together, and then he fucks off to South America. And he, and I quote, continued to harbor anger towards Umbrella. Well, how much hate? Surely there's enough to do something about it, right? As my favorite RE character once said,
"Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella."
Hell, people liked Carlos so much from the remake that they wanted to see him and Jill get together. But with the conversation of RE9 roaming around and the possibility of Jill taking the lead again, they could easily bring him back as a supporting character again. Maybe not exactly as we saw him in 3, but maybe something like how Chris is in Village or Hunnigan in 4. It could be nice to have a little cameo, but that's Carlos. Honestly, he's a pretty cool guy, and I would love to see him come back in some way. Preferably as a playable character, but I'd settle for him as a cameo at this point. Let this curly-haired bastard back, damn it.
Welcome to Africa. My name is Sheva Alama.
Resident Evil 5 was a rather divisive game for many reasons, but one of the more welcome additions was the partner character Sheva Alamar. Okay, well I say that, but a lot of people at the time were annoyed by her AI, almost like this game was not meant to be played alone. But most people that played the game with a friend or got past the obnoxious AI took a liking to Sheva, for shallow reasons, and story ones as well. Now, the development of RE5 is a rather messy case. The game was not originally planned to be co-op, but late in development, the team decided to implement a co-op aspect to it, mainly thanks to another game that really popularized this genre. And most areas in the game are tailored around two people, and so they made Sheva. And honestly, her story is rather interesting and doesn't feel too phoned in. Her parents died due to an Umbrella cover-up in which she was the only survivor. She ends up joining the BSAA, rising up to the ranks and becoming a soldier on the field, determined to prevent what happened to her to ever happen again. Now, there are problems with Resident Evil 5, but I like the dynamic between Chris and Sheva. You have this hardened, experienced soldier that just got thrown into a new environment, and a rising soldier that's familiar with the setting, but newer to the fighting. Sure, it could have been implemented better, but I think the game would only be worse without Sheva. And it makes me interested to see what they would do if a Resident Evil 5 remake were to be made. The only other game that Sheva makes an appearance in is in Dead by Daylight, as a skin. And if you ask me, I think it's time she make a comeback in a big way. It's not like Sheva is a one-off character that didn't do much. She was literally the other person to kill Wesker and save the fucking world. Okay, well I know that saving the world is basically what the characters do on a daily basis, but you know, it's still important. But I feel like she often gets overshadowed by Chris, which is, well, okay, fair enough. That boulder punch is iconic, but Sheva's feats should not be understated. And if she were to get a game, I would love for her to be the main character. I would love either to see what she was up to before 5 or afterwards. Maybe even a Revelations type of a game where we can see her team up with someone. Hell, Josh is still alive, you could probably have something with the both of them. Maybe do like a Resident Evil 5 epilogue type of thing, where she's tasked with cleaning up the rest of the Majins, since we don't really see Africa after Wesker is defeated. The most realistic thing we're bound to see her in is a potential RE5 remake, and it would be a prime opportunity for her to grow as a character. We saw that payoff with Ashley in the 4 remake, and you know fans would pop off to see Sheva in the RE engine. All I'm saying is, they better keep the tribal skin. Even if they don't, someone will find a way to add it through mods. I mean, hell, to bring back a character from before, maybe a game that involves her and Carlos working together. Two characters that have beef with Umbrella but in very different ways. It can lead to an interesting banter between the two of them. It wouldn't be too hard to get them together. Have Carlos join up with a new mercenary group and they do a joint operation with the BSAA and Sheva's there. There's way more far-fetched stories in Resident Evil. Or if nothing else, put her in a movie. Give her something. Have her call Chris or Jill. Have a family reunion. Something. Give my girl some love. She deserves to be more than just player 2.
I got a lead.
You will if you come with me.
Resident Evil 6 was an interesting game. Was it great? No, not really. It was a fucking mess. Oh, you can melee.
Ow! You bastard!
But the characters they introduced were interesting, and at least made an attempt to add more. And I believe they deserve to make a return in some way. Well, at least 2 of them. Because, well, you know.
I live, you die. I don't get cool electro arm.
Sorry, Chris. You're the main character, and I'm not. Helena is a character that I feel could really use a second chance, and could really be given another game to develop her character. She was the partner character to Leon's campaign, a fellow agent who had a personal connection to the main villain of the story. After her sister was kidnapped, she was forced to assist a plot in assassinating the president. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. That's fucking stupid. And yes, it is. This is Resident Evil. And while I can respect that there was an attempt to show some sort of emotion with her and Deborah, it ultimately falls flat because we don't know anything about Helena. But I want to. Hell, she actually met Ada, which most women that get paired up with Leon don't get the chance to. You got let down easily, Helena. Ashley and Claire didn't get that luxury. Now, while they do end up killing Simmons at the end of 6, who's responsible for the president's assassination, I can still see her coming back for another mission. She talks about how she wants to make things right, so have her do it. Do something similar to Leon in Resident Evil 4, have her do a rescue mission, or a recon mission, or have her investigate and hunt down the remnants of Neo Umbrella, or some other underground cult. While I do understand why some people don't like Helena, I really think she should come back, and show everyone what she's capable of.
But I am willing to renegotiate.
I'll be honest, I saw this as a kid, and I thought...
Dude, I would probably think this would be cool too.
My boy Jake. Now, I'll be honest, when I first played Resident Evil 6 and saw Jake, I thought he was the coolest character ever. He can do all the cool shit that Wesker can do, and we share first names. Fuck yeah, let's go. He also had the advantage of being a new character that actually had more of a focus in RE6. And that's really the tragic thing about RE6. Each of the campaigns have an intriguing story and introduce interesting characters, but they're constantly fighting for the spotlight. Honestly, if this game just focused on one of these campaigns and expanded on them, I think it would have been way better received. And if anyone was going to get a full campaign, it should be Jake. His story alone was enough to sell people to him, especially after Resident Evil 5. We spent the entirety of that game saving the world from Wesker, and defeating him once and for all. And now, we are left with his prodigy. We watch as Jake goes from a selfish mercenary that just wants to get paid to not just stepping out of his father's shadow, but also rising above it and becoming a real hero. He also had really good chemistry with Sherry, which was great because she was a character that we hadn't seen in a while, which makes it even more of a shame because we had a really interesting concept for a new original character paired with a character that hadn't been seen in a long time. And they also did the typical Capcom bullshit where they tease the relationship so goddamn hard and then they don't get together. They've done it with Jake and Sherry, Chris and Jill, Leon and Claire, Leon and Ashley, Leon and Helena, Leon and Ada, Leon and literally every other fucking female character he comes across. Hell, they do this in Street Fighter 2. But anyway, Jake. He's overall just a really fun character to follow, and I would love to see him go on new adventures. Now that he has stepped out of his father's shadow, you could really have him take on a new mission to fight other infections and remnants of Umbrella and continue his journey to clean up his father's mess, and to make the Wesker name more respected. Now, there are a lot of characters that I haven't mentioned. These are just the ones that I think have the potential to come back, and can come back in meaningful ways. And some of the other characters I didn't mention, like Billy, I don't really know how Billy can come back. I was also going to mention Barry, but it makes sense why we don't see him anymore. Man's got a family, he deserves to live in peace. Poor Ethan, he didn't get that. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. What characters would you like to see come back? Think Ashley should come back as a government agent? Should the agent from Ada's campaign be more than just a figment of her imagination? Or maybe Moira can come back for her own soloed adventure. Whatever it is, I want to hear it. So let me know what your favorite Resident Evil characters are in the comments below. Or you can just call me a Sheva shill. Which, I mean, you're right. Bring her back, goddammit. Special thanks to my buddy Chris for playing through Resident Evil 6 with me. This game's a lot of fun, but it is not easy to get through on your own, and I don't think I would have gotten through it without him. So, here's some fun moments from our playthrough. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh my god, the bodies! The bodies are fucking me over because I keep on tripping on them.
Is it just gonna get worse and worse as they stack up?
This is very tight security for a college campus.
You buckled in?
Yeah.
This is like hilarious seeing this from my perspective.
Are you just looking at me right now?
I'm just
making all these
watching, you know.
decisions?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching.
You don't get a QT for Roadhead?
You made it off campus.
Yeah, dude, I can't give him a
Gotta
fucking
get to
handy.
town.
Hey, Leon, since we got some time to kill. Oh my god, seriously. POV, you're
Oh,
in
it blew up. What?
POV, you're in a car with Leon.
Shit!
Jesus, dude.
How are you not dead?
The car literally blew up.
Leon, Helena, are you two alright?
The fuck? It's like actually just on fire.
Another way to the cathedral.
Jake, this seems fucking terrible.
Are you not having fun? Don't worry, I'll save you.
How did you manage to get stuck under the license plate?
Imagine. Imagine.
He's right. Everything's gone to
What
hell.
was he doing?
I don't know. What was the thought process there, man?
Also received word that an
Damn.
organization named Neo Umbrella just claimed responsibility.
Neo Umbrella.
Neo Umbrella.
I know it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Dude, that fucked up your tire.
Bro's like, let me hit the zombie. Epically fucking rolls the boss off the
Way to
cliff.
go, dumbass. Oh boy. Alright.
Oh my god. Wait, it made me auto-fail it.
Wait, seriously?
No!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you did the kick, it failed me.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Dude! What?
What the fuck just happened?
I just got like hamburger helpered.
He fucking went in there with you.
Don't let it end like this.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's pretty
fucked
funny.
up. Oh, hey, that thing's back.
Oh, whoa. I like he's like in the fetal position. It's really funny. The shotgun we got a year ago appearing in our inventory.
Hey, Captain, remember that shotgun?
Oh yeah, you left it in my pocket.
Yeah, I found it.
Wow.
Oh,
What? Yawn? Invisible snake.
The main demon who did that, and she that's what human are, and that's what the Nephilim are.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I just want to mention,
Alright, Laura.
we launched that fucking missile into that wall, and made like a tiny little hole that revealed that door.
Yeah, base, right?
What the fuck? Don't fucking
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Hey,
I
the
am...
Watsy's gonna buy him
Yeah,
eventually.
you see me? Okay, yeah, see, thanks, asshole.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
You hit me, you simp! Yeah, there we go. Very good.
We are gentlemen.
This is for that one fucking hard mission where I'm playing as you as a child.
and that weird pedophile guy is trying to
Yes.
find you.
Yeah,
Oh,
6
shit.
months.
It's payday 2.
Holy shit. Hoxton.
they're yeah, Jake's Hoxton right now. They're breaking him out.
Holy shit. What took you so long?
It's payday, fellas.
Oh, you're not just chilling. You're fucking dead.
Hopefully it doesn't shoot. Hey, he shot me.
I just killed a guy. I have a gun. Oh. Wow.
Dude, this fucking sucks. I don't have a gun.
Oh my god, dude. It would have been more epic if they fired the bullet and we just like rode on top of the bullet, like we used it as like this like jump pad.
It's like Fast and Furious bullshit.
That would have been so fucking cool. Spine snaps.
That would not even like cover a fall. Oh, here we go.
Fuck off!
Take that! You like that? Die already!
God. Dude, okay. I am sorry, dude. Oh. Oh, I'm a soldier.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is very different than I thought it would be.
Fuck is that?
I'm actually just a random soldier.
Alright. I like it. You weren't even in the cutscene.
Your guns.
Okay, so I got a crossbow. Okay.
Didn't ask.
I got a
Kidding.
crossbow and I got an SMG.
You have an SMG?
Yeah, what do you have? Fucking SMG? Oh my god!
The 909 is a survival knife.
You got a survival knife?
Yeah.
Alright. That's unique, I guess. You look like a discount hunk.
Can I not open it? Does it have to be you?
Oh my god, it has to be me. You
Okay.
can't even open the door.
I am a secondary character in your story.
God damn. Alright. So now we gotta go up here. But how do you get up?
That's how.
What?
This must be the new breed I've been hearing
Did you
about.
just teleport?
I am very much so not supposed to be here.
Rats. Oh, landed on me.
Hello.
Fucking Goomba stomped me. Alright. Agent, don't look at my ass.
Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Oh my god, I see you. I'm looking at you behind me. It looks so creepy.
Perfect.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
Whoa.
Alright, that was the funniest one so far.
That, I have to take a second and like comprehend that one. Okay.
Alright, now we're here now.
This is unique.
I imagine it's got to be like because every other boss and like every other thing has ended in a unique way. So I imagine,
Yeah. But what would the unique boss
This is
of
where Carla did her
Ada's thing be?
experiments.
I mean, I guess it was kind of Carla in that ship, but I mean, I don't know if that was actually a boss.
Is it gonna be like another? I'm out of fucking ammo, by the way.
Okay, well, hopefully it's nothing too bad.
I have another phone.
Good job, huh? Sure. My schedule just cleared.
Really, that's how that one ends, huh?
That was it?
That was it.
That one sucked,
That
dude.
one, yeah, okay.
The rest were like a lot better, honestly.
Okay. Well, Chris, 'twas an honor.
Was an honor, Jake.
It was this game was a fucking doozy.
I had fun with it though, I'll admit.
I did too, but honestly, I'm pretty happy to be done with it.